at the end of the day, I feel like if I would have listened more or put my pride to the side, and it would have been different results. I'm just taking accountability. I'm saying for those who really did try to help, and I was in my corner. I'm saying. You got me sturdy? You all right in there? It's Ramsey King here with Dream Basketball, and we're here talking about the life of me.
Welcome back to Dream Basketball.
Yeah,
We're here with my boy Ramsey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, introduce yourself. Let people know who you are for who don't know you.
My name Ramsey King. I'm saying for those who don't know who I am, yeah, that's me.
I mean, where you from, where you grew
I'm
up,
from Harlem, New York.
family life, neighborhood.
The West Side, DREAAM projects, exactly.
What was your family life like growing up?
Oh, it was kind of like once again, I feel like it was rough. I mean, it definitely wasn't easy, especially like growing up in that type of setting. Feel me?
What was the neighborhood like?
It was kind of tragic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, I don't want to put it that way, but violence is nonstop, especially when I was a kid. Like I actually started, I once said I was playing basketball when I was 3. I'm saying, but it grew as time went on, and it was just different because it's like when you there in that setting, it's like you really gotta focus. But as time was going on and stuff, I wanted to see like what was gonna be my real like future with like any type of sport. So I was exploring like baseball, football. But I once said again, back in the view that my mom wouldn't let me really play football like that because she felt like it was too like.
So how did you end up choosing basketball?
Say it again.
How did you end up choosing basketball?
We just tried it one time and my mom felt like it was less physical, so we went along with it. And even though I feel like I wasn't good at the time, I feel like I'm willing to get better at work to see how far I go with it. I'm saying.
At what point did you feel like you started getting good? Like when did you realize you was good?
I'll probably say my last year in a league called Little East. That was probably a couple feet from my block in a school called St. Charles. It was a Catholic school, but that's where they held the tournament at every weekend. I think Saturday's the most. And I was playing, and it was always a kid there that they felt like he was the best. I don't know if I want to really put his name out there, but they always felt like he was the best, and I'm definitely gonna get the MVP one day. He was always consistent MVP, consistent. But I feel like he was doing his number. Salute to him. But it was like a time that came, like I'm like, yo, I feel like I gotta get with it. I gotta be confident with it. I gotta go with it. I gotta go. So I feel like the playoffs went as time playoffs came. I went more crazy, and then the championship game came. Yeah, shout out to my guy Shamgar. He came through. I'm saying that was a big game because the consistent MVP that I was talking about, we was playing against him. So it was like I feel like it was a big deal for me. If I was to outshine him, it'll be like tough. And it's gonna start from here. You know what I'm saying?
So you say like Shamgar was one of like your
Yeah.
early inspirations? Like
I
about like
definitely
local
say that.
hoopers?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
How much access did you have to like guys like Shamgar and stuff like that? Like
Say that
people
one
like
time?
that? Like how much access did you have to like guys like Shamgar and stuff like that? Like how much?
I feel like I had the access because of who my family was, who my dad was, my uncles were, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I also had to prove, like, people could say, like, yo, this this is this person here, this is that person here. But if you don't prove, you don't show, I feel like that means nothing. So I had to come out and show out that game. I wound up getting MVP. And we had
And
a
what was the name of the
competition.
tournament?
Little East Mustangs.
Whose tournament is that?
My guy Tony Rosa.
Like chasing your dream when you was young back then. Like, what was your first mindset when you was thinking about chasing the dream?
It was kind of tough. I actually didn't think it would be as big. Oh, excuse me. Like the person I am now, going forward, like with basketball, how far I got with it, like playing AU and stuff. Even that, like I played on every circuit, from EYBL to Under Armour to Adidas. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone could say they played on every circuit, but it was, people didn't think I would get that far, especially going past how stuff with me back in the day. Like, you already know with the jelly fan thing and everything that went on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like even with that, I feel like people in that situation would have gave up for sure. Like all the viral stuff that went on and everything, I feel like people would have gave up, but I feel
Nah,
like
we gonna get to that. Like, so when you was playing like AAU and all that stuff, like during that stage of your basketball career, what was your mindset like? Like, what did you hope back then? Like, what did you want? Like when you were hooping, like what was your vision for yourself? When you first feel like, people started saying,
straight NBA.
like you're nice, like
I was thinking straight NBA. You
so
know
your
what I'm
first
saying?
when you
Yeah.
first fell in love with it, your first thought was NBA.
I feel like, yeah, when I first went into AAU, it was Under Armour. And what it was, eighth grade, it was sports shoe. My coach was Isaac Gary. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like going into that, because the school I was playing in middle school, I feel like it was free. I was doing whatever I wanted. I was shooting from half court out to laying people. I was having 40, 50, you know what I'm saying?
What school was this?
New design middle school. I actually got film. I got film. You know what I'm saying? Just anybody think I'm capping, I got film. That's when I really started to get recognized, and that's where I feel like that's where I really started though. Eighth grade, middle school. Like I was having 40s, 40s, 40s.
So
And
that's when
then,
people started saying like Ramsey King, like it meant something. Like that's when your
huh.
name started to like
Yeah,
really ring
absolutely. New
bells.
design middle school, they started seeing film. I was putting up numbers, I ain't gonna lie. And then it just happened. Um, Lawrence, Lawrence and Cha-Ching, my guy Dave, he put in the word like, yo, this guy right here can go. I feel like he's good. He threw the word into Isaac. That's how the old Sport U thing came around. So I had to go to a practice, because he was a guy that didn't really care about no highlights or whatever. He really wanted to see in person. So he wanted to see how I was in practice. And with him, it's just like giving effort. You understand? Like effort, hard work. Like if you mess up with drills, or you miss a shot, that stuff like that don't mean nothing. As long as you're willing to get back and willing to do it over again, that's the thing right there. So he seen that I was capable. So we had to more practice and more practices. You know, we started to do trips and stuff, Atlantic City, stuff like that. And I feel like that transition really was really major for me, because I went from doing whatever, scoring, to really having to be disciplined and really having to play organized basketball. And I was really disciplined, because
So that's when you felt like you arrived. Like that's when you felt like, you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
you were there. You one of them.
I feel like I needed that. And even if I feel like it was an embarrassing moment, like if I miss a layup or open jelly or something, because at that time it was saying Jelly Fam was a high movement at that time. So if I
So,
go for that and I miss that, sub, sub.
how did you get put down with Jelly Fam?
Oh, I feel like honestly, like before even all of that, like I knew those guys, but it was like you can't just like be down. Like you gotta really show like you can play. Like so, in middle school, that's when they really saw that I was capable. I'm saying so. That's when as time went on, and I started hanging out with Isaiah a little bit, a lot actually, to the point we was with each other every day. We was staying in his crib. We going to work out at Millbank early mornings. Like it was just to the point he having day in lives with overtime, and it was a lot, but it was a journey. It was a lifelong lesson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying like I'm thankful for even going through any of that. I'm saying because where I'm at today, like it got my mindset a different total way right now. I'm saying
So Big Jelly co-signs your Jelly Fam status.
yeah. And it also go back to when I went to high school in Teaneck with Jockway James.
Okay.
I'm saying so we had a bond there, so he was playing on the varsity team. And
All right. So around that time when you was catching buzz and everything in the city, who was around you? Like when you was hot and you know what I mean, you was one of them kids. Like you know how it go, bro. Like when you got a hot kid, bro, it's like yo, everybody cool. Your phone was always ringing. You don't gotta look for no game. You gotta look for tournament. You don't ever gotta check for a jersey. Jerseys always find you.
For real
So
though.
who was around that time when you was hot? Like
Oh,
who's some of the people that was around you? Like coaches, trainers, friends, family. I'm talking about
oh,
when you was hot, like when you was one
my
of
God.
them, like when you was
Definitely.
up there with the ISO fam, when y'all old, you know what I'm saying? Like when you was hot, bro, like
I feel like during that time, I got definitely for sure Corey. A lot of people don't know yet. Behind the scenes, most of the things had to do with my guy Ike. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, but damn, yeah, that's tough. That's. My memory kind of going with that one. Dre, I ain't gonna lie. My memory kind of going with that one. For real though.
so around that time though, like I was saying, like who came around? What was some of the new faces that came around when you got lit?
Some of the new faces. I feel like really everybody. Ain't a lot. I could say like probably one or two people that I wouldn't really. My grandmother don't count. I'm gonna be honest. But besides that, one or two people didn't really believe that I would get to that point. I'm gonna be honest, cause I just at the time I think wasn't that good. It's just like I grew into it. Like I just happened to adapt. You know what I'm saying? And when I feel like as people, I even hate to say it, like my own family, like the real ones that was really there, like they didn't really believe until stuff really started to pop on. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
When you started getting attention early, how did that make you feel?
Um, I feel like everything was green. Like everything was going in a positive direction for me. Like everything was great to the point like on the court, off the court, like that feeling there is just people look at you like you're golden, like you got a certain type of privilege or advantage, or whatever that's going on. If you're around or, I'm saying,
Like, what's your mental at that point where, you know, you have so much expectations on you, like people from the neighborhood expecting you to do good. You know what I mean? Your teammates, your friends, everybody. You know, because once you get that name, oh, you Jelly fam now. There's just this
feels
expectation
a
that
lot,
comes
yeah.
with it.
I,
What was some of those like? Help us understand some of those like feelings and emotions that you were dealing with during that time.
I feel like it was really like, I feel like I was doing something in a positive way because it was a lot. It still is currently. It was a lot of kids that was really inspired in what I was doing, looking up to me, and how can I motivate them every way possible. You feel what I'm saying? And it'd just be a different feeling knowing that they kind of watching your every move on whatever you was doing because you're a part of a certain movement or how you play in basketball, how good you was. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like kind of everywhere I was going, there was somebody knew me or they wanted to take a picture or autograph or I'm getting certain type of messages on social media on how they role model and this and that. I feel like that's just a different feeling because everybody don't get that feeling. I feel like and I took it humbly, like it was a humble way for me. You know what I'm saying, but like overall, I don't think like I feel like it was a good and a bad outcome out of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was.
Was it too much pressure?
I feel like when I when I was coming in, like it was seventh towards eighth grade, and I was about to go into high school. I feel like that was the most pressure for sure. The most pressure because after everything that was going on with my name, and you know what I'm saying, and I feel like I had to really prove myself so people could see like that I really am what I am. And I feel like if I would have had like a bad freshman season when I went to Thomas Jefferson, that would have been tough for me going throughout my whole high school career. It would have been tough for me. I feel like I really showed out on what I could do. Like I surpassed all the negative comments that was going on with me. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I surpassed it. I went crazy that freshman season. So it was like, and then time went on.
How did you deal with pressure at that age?
I feel like that shit was, no, I don't really mean to curse, but yeah, that shit was like make you or break you type of situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like everywhere I went, it was yo, do you remember this happened this day? That was you that happened that day. I don't really want to bring up the moment or the event, but I'm saying anywhere I went, that's why I feel like me proving
What
myself.
movement or what event, bro? Go
Huh?
ahead. What movement or what event, bro?
Oh, Jelly Day. You know what I'm saying the whole
Which
thing.
Jelly Day?
Huh?
Which Jelly Day? You talking about ISO or the last one?
No.
The last one you played?
Not even.
The first one? Oh, you talking about not the, well, the first one you played?
That was a yeah.
No, that was the second one.
No, that was the first one.
The first one was with
Not even the one with ISO. I'm not talking about the one.
huh?
I'm not talking about the ISO.
Nah, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying the first Jelly Day was with
Yeah. Yeah.
was indictment with
Yeah.
them.
No.
Yeah, they did one indictment with
I was there. See,
yeah, with
RP my son.
E5, with E5 with Cook.
RP my son B Diddy, bro.
Dude,
Me and
nah.
bro, you know what I'm saying? It was me, bro.
That was the first one.
Keys, Zay. I mean, yeah. Damn.
So the one in the back, what happened in the back of Millbank?
Yeah, it got nasty, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you and ISO? That was ISO, right?
No, that wasn't ISO, bro.
That wasn't ISO?
No, bro. ISO, that was
Nah,
Mama
so who was
Bobby.
that in? I thought that was ISO and Milbank too. Who was
No,
that?
bro. He was not. He wasn't there.
Who was that?
That was Juju.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that shit. That shit.
But Juju older than you.
It don't even matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, people don't even know what I had to go through on a daily. You know what I'm saying?
So that game between you and Juju and Milbank.
Come on, bro. On a daily, bro. It was that video went so viral, bro. On a daily, bro. That's why I said I had to really like overcome all of that. Me going to Jefferson and that was the toughest division in the whole New York, to be honest. Regardless if it was public or Catholic League, that was the toughest. We in the Brooklyn division. We feel like no, and at that point I was going at everybody to the point I ain't want to bring up my man RJ, but you know what I'm saying, we supposed to play Stefanek, they ducked bad. They ducked bad. Had to get on the bus, traveling there. Yeah. You know. I was putting them 30s and 40s though.
So you saying the pressure, like, would you say the pressure hit fast or it was over time that the pressure hit?
It definitely hit fast. That shit hit fast, for sure. Uh,
What's your advice to kids like that as far as like dealing with pressure and like mentally coping and not succumbing to the situation?
I would really have to say like block all the noise because they not on that court for you. You know what I'm saying? It's really you. You gotta perform. So regardless of whatever they saying, they can't perform good or bad for you. You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? And if you perform good, watch how the tables turn so fast. You know what I'm saying? And they do turn fast. Don't get make sure you block out that noise. You can't get too deep into whatever they talking about and saying knowing that it ain't really, it's not real. At the end of the day, it's fake love. I'm gonna be honest. It's fake love, and you gotta just stay down, stay true to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And then just watch the work. Watch what it do for you. I'm saying.
How did people treat you when you were hot?
Superstar. Like I said, like I was golden. Anything I wanted, there. Throwing it to me here. Nothing. Saying like I was all type of sponsorship from Athica to PSDs and all anything that I wanted, it was golden. You know what I'm saying? Golden. Green, passed to me. I'm saying that go back to if you really work and you stay true to yourself and you block out all the noise, the distractions, I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it in the end. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it in the end. Everything that's going on out here in this world, it's gonna always be here. It's gonna always be here. So whatever you got going on, whatever goal it is, if it's sports or whatever you got going on, just stay true to yourself. Stay down. Just block out the distractions. You're gonna get it. When you get it, you're gonna see that what's worth it and from blocking out all that noise.
Let's talk about the whole COVID situation. What happened with school? Why you decided not to play? Like when not RJ, when
Jaquan.
like Jaquan and
Jaquan.
everyone else was still going and playing. Why did you decide to? I mean, for lack of a better word, quit.
I would say
Like, did you quit?
he said, no, did you quit? No, it wasn't. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say quit. I was really on some. At
Did you
that
stop
point,
playing basketball?
Nah, nothing like that. I was really on deciding whether I was going to transfer to a prep school called Putnam Science. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it was very close to happening, but certain things with the coaching staff started going on, so everything didn't follow through. But when all the COVID stuff and everything happened, they were saying that it was gonna be a season, but it was really sure it was gonna be a season. So that's why I was really on some trying to transfer to a prep. So they wound up having a season prior later on, and they didn't really notify people ahead of time. It was probably on some. It was really on some last minute things, and I was really on some. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna. I don't think I wanted to play because I didn't know how serious it would be. I thought it was, mind you, it was COVID. I didn't think it would be anything like crazy. So going fast forward, they started to play, and my guy JC happened to score 90. My guy had 90.
You could have had 45.
No, I'm crying right now. The only wild part about all of that is like, I really ain't get to see that. I'm gonna keep it on there. I really wanted to see how that 90-point game happened. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even think it was one time. It was two times. It was two. It was two, but I really wanted to see how that happened, like how that orchestrated, like how was it going on with the players on the team, like how did it even, I'm saying, but shout out to my guy though, that's really my guy though. I'm saying, for real.
During that time, did you question if basketball was still for you, or did you question your basketball future? Like, did you question if you wanted to play the game anymore,
Nah,
or were you contemplating quitting, bro? Like,
behind the scenes, it was also a lot going on with the school. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't just all basketball. It was stuff with the coaches. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot.
so you had outside basketball issues going on with school.
Mm-hmm.
So you get kicked off the team?
No, I actually went to a game, and I was actually sad that it was the last game, and that was actually the game after bro had, what was it, 91, 92, and what we play against Transit Tech or something like that. I think I had 20, he had 25, and my son Dante, he had probably like 17 or something like that. And after that, it was nothing. And when I graduated from there, I'm saying,
Mentally, what were you going through at that time? Like, when that whole process was going on? Because, like, that's your senior year.
nah, was that?
Yeah,
Nah, that
that
was
was
my
your
junior
senior
year.
year.
That was my junior year. And that was my senior year. It was. Uh, I'm like, I had a lot of stuff going on off the court issues, so it was just like, stuff like that. It was, it was kind of like taking over. It's really, uh, it's hard to explain, I ain't gonna lie. It was real, some serious, I had people dying left and right, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of like took a toll on me, like, and then, uh, don't know, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit.
Did you feel abandoned? Did you feel like people forgot about you around that time? Like people started to forget about you around that?
Yeah, I definitely felt like that, especially as time went on and I started to go MIA. Like, but when the pandemic and stuff happened,
Like during the time when you was in COVID and all, when the whole situation going on with your high school, like, did you feel? How did you feel?
yeah, I feel like people started to like digress and move on. You know what I'm saying? But I started to understand like that's just what happens when you're not hot no more. And I feel like me going MIA during that time it was very good for me because I was around a lot of pros and NBA players like my guy Jalen Duran. You know what I'm saying, we was in Miami, we was on yachts, we was working out every day, like a week straight. You know what I'm saying? And
So who else stayed by your side during that time?
uh, I'm gonna say my guy, definitely Ike for sure. Uh,
What's your relationship with Ike?
like that's damn. See, even that's hard to explain. Like that's really my guy. Like he's the one that really. He was the one that made sure I started playing NU basketball, like for real. Like going from sports U, he was a sports U coach. You know what I'm saying? So he's the one that got me with that experience. You know what I'm saying? And also going back to being at LA, he also showed me that type of. Cause that was another point in time I would never been to LA, so I went out there. I would have to see like how it is like being going from a boy to a man. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I really needed that. It really made me the person I am today. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless on ask on the court, off the court, but I feel like I needed that the most, and that's the person that always told me, regardless, all these people with basketball that was trying to get into my head, he was always telling me like, yo, life, regardless, forget on the court, off the court, that's what he was worried about, life. Always wanted to make sure I would be good mentally in life, because as you know, like the world we in right now, you know what I'm saying, is, you know what I mean? So I appreciate him for that, you know what I mean?
So with the school situation, what stopped you from going to college, bro? Like, what happened, bro?
I was just also, I think I let the off court issues really like get to me, like with like family wise, all the deaths and everything. You know, COVID happening. It was like a break, so it was just like I let the break take advantage. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want no one to think that it's over at all, cause I just want y'all to stay tuned. I don't want to say too much, but I got something to say.
How did you feel though, like when you seen, because you grew up with all these kids that you're watching on TV?
Yeah. But like seeing all that, of course, it'll be like, damn, I'm not there. This, of course, it would hurt, but I would just be on. I'm supporting the guys, though. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would see him on TV hooping, of course I would be like, yeah, I'm supposed to be there too. But
from the outside
Yeah.
looking in, like, bro, you stopped playing basketball. You didn't go to school. And like, even if you didn't want to play basketball, bro, you didn't go to school.
I still have yet
You know what I mean?
to
Like,
jump on the
what was the
campus, I ain't gonna
decision
lie.
behind not going to school, bro? Especially coming from where you coming from. Why wouldn't you go to school?
I feel like I said, it was a lot going on, and that stuff I can't even. That's time I can't get back. I ain't gonna lie. So it's my only way is just like looking forward and how can I even overcome the situation. You know what I'm saying? And got something in store. Like I said.
So did anyone try to help you get back on track during that time? Like when you was going through like those, when you was by yourself, basically, you're going through this whole,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're gonna do, you don't know what you're doing. Like did anyone try to help you get back on track?
Yeah. What was it? Yeah.
And where are the people that was hyping you up? Like when you was going through all this, where are all the people that was hyping you up when you was jellyfin and you was lit? And
Shit. I'm still looking for him.
like who you can say?
I'm still looking for them. I don't know where they at. I don't know where they at. And like going through all of that, like with being high and stuff, like I really feel like I've been through a situation when it's a highs and the lows. Like I definitely been through both the highs and the lows, and I even gave it a test to see. Like I disappeared for probably what year and a half, probably 2 years. I ain't played no summer basketball, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was ghost. I came out, went to Queen of Harlem, averaged 40, got MVP in the tournament and everything. I'm like, yo, look how fast they switch. You get high, look how fast they switch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I just wanted to show this is just how it is. And like it goes back to what I was saying before, you just gotta stay down, stay true to yourself and block out all that noise. And just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop.
Looking back at it now, do you like from personal standpoint, do you feel like New York City basketball failed you?
For sure.
As a whole, like, just New York City basketball
Yeah.
community in general, from the coaches, from the mentors,
Yeah, I definitely feel like that. I feel like in this, nobody really want to see anybody win. Like people, they don't want to just come together and just be all as in one. It want to be like different parts of groups that just want to win on their own. And I understand that. I had to realize getting older, that's just not how it's gonna work. And me being younger, of course, I wasn't gonna understand that because of all the hype and stuff going around, and we all mixed into it. So it was.
within the city more, like the culture in the city, you think it builds people up more or it breaks them down? Like the
I
basketball
mean,
culture.
I feel like it's both. I ain't gonna lie, it's both for sure. Well, it's definitely both. Cause you could do your thing and you can go crazy. Everybody loving you, and then you get so like dialed into that style of play that you used to with the New York basketball, and you go somewhere else, so you go to a level with a higher level than what you used to, and you fake can't adapt to that because that's all the New York everyone they so cool of loving you and how you playing. It's just the style of play is just like it's different. It's different than everyone don't like that style of play, so it's like it's hard. So the ones that really do get over all that and make it, salute to them, cause it's definitely tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. I don't know.
What do you think is the difference between the ones that get over it and the ones that don't? What do you think is the factor that separates the two?
Really having people on their side from the downs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter if things is going bad, they got people there. They got they main supporters there that's not gonna leave them. They're gonna help to make sure whatever mistakes they're doing wrong, it ain't gonna happen again. They're gonna make sure they're growing in all type of aspects. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone have that type of support system. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you can't. No one could do it by themselves. You gotta have some type of support system. Something. Everyone gotta be on the same page as a team. You know what I'm saying? Anyone go any different direction, then that's a ball game. That's
How
what I
big
see.
is your support system?
I could say fake, fake love, real support, nothing. Like a lot.
So, what keeps you motivated? Like what, like right now, what keeps you motivated? After everything you've been through, after all, like who or what keeps you motivated?
I ain't gonna lie. My grandma, my mom, for sure. My siblings. Um, my daughter for sure. Uh, that's really in all the fake love and the real love. I'm gonna be honest. I see it all in growing throughout the years. I'm very thankful, very thankful that I went through everything I've been through, for sure. Yeah.
So, when did you come to the decision that you're not gonna give up? Like, what made you? What makes you not want to give up? Like, why don't you quit? Why don't you just give up? Are you laughing? Why don't you just quit, bro?
Yeah,
Like a fool. Nah, but for real, like, why don't you just give up?
Nah, I can't. I feel like I can't give up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the more I'm in the gym, the more I'm seeing the way my craft is. I can't. And then even though like even my mom, she be telling me like you have a certain talent that like why would you not even show it? Like, which you gonna just give up like that and not let the world see what you got to give? You know what I'm saying? And like the people that I even grew up playing basketball with motivates. I ain't gonna lie, they motivate me a lot. I'm saying seeing that they still going. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
With everything you've been through, like, how has that changed your mentality?
Um, It changed. I ain't gonna lie. It changed a lot actually. It changed. Definitely changed a lot. Oh man. It just like overall. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. I can't. That's a tough question. That's a tough question right now. That's definitely a tough question.
So it changed for better or for worse?
For the better.
Do you find yourself in a better mental space? Like,
Definitely.
so like, what does maturity look like for you at this age, like at this stage in your life, at this point in your life? What does maturity look like compared to what it was back then when you was going through everything? Like, what's maturity to you today?
Being able to really stand on your stuff, like no matter what it is, and no matter what's going on in like your household or whatever. Yeah, bro.
What would it take for you to feel successful?
Like on the court or off the court.
On the court and off the court, like for you, what would it take for Ramsey to feel successful in life?
I feel like, certain standpoint, like I feel successful on a lot of things that I haven't been feeling successful on past years. You know what I'm saying? That's off the court issue, but on the court it's very obvious that me not being where I'm supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely tough, but I feel like God got something in store. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just leaving it all to Him, and I don't know. It is. Everyone's just gonna have to wait to see. For sure. I have to wait and see.
What would make Ramsey feel like he accomplished something?
Um, not having my loved ones feel any type of pain that they going through. Anytime that I feel like they got a lot going on, no matter what it is, I feel like it's affecting towards me too. 'Cause I also feel that, and I know the world we living in is kind of tough. It's gonna be almost impossible to overcome certain things because everyone is not the same. But that's one of my goals, one of my accomplishments.
How do you feel about basketball now?
I feel I feel like it still means everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I never lose the love towards the game or basketball at all. It just, even though I'm not showing or I'm not as active as I used to, is I still definitely got the love, and I definitely never gave up. I'm still doing my ones and twos. I just feel like I've been more private lately, and I feel like I'm gonna break out of that shell again to show y'all what really been going on.
Like, what's your relationship with the brand like, and like, how do you feel about like the like what we try to do in the movement and everything?
Once again, like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I really love what y'all guys got going on. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause every year y'all progressing. There's no type of like y'all not aggression at all. You feel what I'm saying? I love that. And y'all willing to always, even a person on got an opportunity, y'all willing to give somebody an opportunity to spotlight to show what they're capable of. And not a lot of people or organizations even like that to even, they wouldn't even look certain people way. You know what I'm saying? That's different right there. Salute to y'all. Always. Always. And we're locked in.
What am I doing wrong, bro? Like,
What you mean?
why is this not what it's supposed to be, bro? Like, what am I doing wrong?
I feel like show too much people love, bro. Show too many people love. Like I get that you trying to give everyone a platform and everything, but I feel like you do show too many people love. Like people do need to see like you one of the ones. People can't always feel like they got access towards you. You feel what I'm saying? Like especially at the position that you're in right now. Like I'm expecting you to see and upgrade more on, because people want to come to you now. Before it probably was something else going forward, but times have changed. So you feel what I'm saying? I think, yeah, that's what it is. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you think needs to change in New York City basketball?
Egos, pride,
The players or
both overall. Players, coaches, refs.
what do you think is the biggest problem in New York City basketball?
Ever since like certain players left and haven't returned, and there been newcomers, I feel like I haven't been the same. To be honest. Like the crowd, the atmosphere is there, but I feel like certain players just don't perform enough like how it we used to. You know what I'm saying?
Having a child so young, like, how did that
Uh,
affect your basketball journey, and how does that affect, like, how did that change your life?
I feel like it didn't even affect my life. It was just a wake up call for me, and it, it helped me become and grow to the man I am today. Especially mature wise, I feel like I wouldn't say it myself, but close ones around right now would say that I've been progressing in certain ways that I haven't before when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And that's on life, certain things.
What would you tell 16-year-old Ramsey?
I love that question right there. I love that question right there. Just listen. Just listen. Dead serious.
What's your message to NYC hoopers coming up behind you? To the next Ramsey?
Oh, I would say I can't even tell you to stay humble, bro, because humble gets you nowhere right now. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to pop it, but if you want to pop it, you gotta be on your A game, not even A plus, not even your A game, your A plus game. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be in that gym. Your work ethic gotta be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You off the court definitely have to be listening. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is the biggest, I would say. You feel what I'm saying? No matter who's in your corner, whatever's going on, just listening. Listening to get you a long way. You feel what I'm saying? For sure.
When people hear the name Ramsey King, what do you want them to think?
Hi. He's a one-on-one legend. No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's definitely on the court, off the court, I feel like my energy is just whatever. It's unmatched compared to any other person. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I didn't really prove anything yet. And once again, like I said, it ain't over. And I got a lot to show. You know what I'm saying? A lot. So, like I said, one-on-one legend. You know what I'm saying? They can't compare. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're at a point now where you're playing more for peace than for approval?
That's tough. I love that question too. I love that question. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like I've been moving more so to the prove part two. It's kinda in between right now. I feel like I got a lot. Not even to just prove to anyone, to myself, really that.
So would you say you're playing for peace or you're playing for approval?
Peace right now. But by the time it's all said and done, I feel like it's gonna be I'm gonna feel more accomplished, and I could say that it's for approval to myself. I ain't really prove anybody else, but to myself for sure.
What does the end of your journey look like? Like when it's all said and done, what's at the end of your road?
I really can't say. I don't. Like I said, like at this point, I'll leaving it up to God. But like I'm in affection. I'm gonna make a lot of money off playing the game of basketball for sure. Like I won't. Like I said, I ain't giving up. I'm saying, and I know the journey ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be It's gonna be tough, but I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I'm saying I'm all for it. So we just gonna have to see. And I seen a lot of things firsthand, and I'm already knowing it ain't gonna be easy because I got
Got a lot of making up to do, huh?
yeah.
How committed are you to the game? Like, what are you like? How much are you willing to sacrifice your ego and your pride? Like, are you willing to go to JUCO?
Most definitely. Most definitely for sure.
So why
I
haven't you
just
gone to JUCO?
I need to go to the right school that I feel like I know you gotta work for a spot. I feel like that's with every school and everything. But I want to make sure I do go to the school that's for me and that's gonna let me. Cause once again, like I said, I've seen a lot of things firsthand.
What, can I be real with you,
Gotta talk to
bro?
me.
Like,
Talk to me.
the situation you're in right now, back then, maybe if, all right, so when COVID happened, if you went to the games and you played and then you went to school after or whatever, you continued to play basketball, you might have been in a situation to be picky. But that's why I asked you, are you at the place yet where you're willing to like put your pride aside and do what you have to do? And that means that
Yeah.
you gotta let go of the, I want a special, I don't feel like it's just, I want to play basketball.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go somewhere for a year, play basketball, let me get my tapes or whatever, and I'm gonna go somewhere else the next year.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that now.
You know what I mean? Like, but you gotta start. The longer you wait to start, bro, it's only gonna get like, it's more room you gotta climb. What's next for you personally and in basketball? Like, what's next for you in life?
Um, I don't really like. I want to say, but I don't really want to like. But I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna see where that takes me. I'm gonna wind up going to a JUCO. I'm gonna see where that takes me. I'm gonna do my ones and twos there. Go crazy. And hopefully I can go to either go G League or overseas. See how far that takes me. But everything is in God's hands. So I'm gonna do the work and I'm gonna just leave it all to him.
What does loyalty mean to you in the basketball culture?
There's no loyalty. There's no loyalty in it. Be honest. Everyone I've been around and stuff who thought it was really loyalty got kicked to the curb. Be honest. I don't even want to really say names.
Why is it the first option for like young hoopers whenever they stop playing basketball to turn to the street? Like, why is the pipeline always sports in the street? Why don't any of these coaches and mentors or is there anything they could do to stop it, or?
I feel like I even seen a lot firsthand with coaches trying to stop a lot of it, and it's so much they could do because at the end of the day, they not their parents, so it's like they could tell them one thing, they could show them this and that, but like I said, there's so much they could do. Like they're gonna still do what they want to do regardless, and if their parents not saying anything with it, then it's what can they do? You know what I'm saying? And I even be saying it to this day. Like it'd be sad to see because I even like got a lot of those as drill rappers and that looked up to me growing up and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah. Damn, they ain't have to at all. At all, they ain't have to. But I get it. Like the environment, like the culture, the stuff they around, the influence, certain things. But they gonna do what they want to do regardless. And I feel like in our generation, as time going on, the children that's under us, they again smarter and smarter by the decade. Like certain stuff that's going on that they doing at the age when I was young, I wasn't getting into that. You know what I'm saying? So it's fake kind of crazy to see right now, even. You know what I'm saying? But
What do you feel like is the fascination between like athletes and gang culture?
I feel like I think wouldn't even call it a trend on that been going on for years though, and I really can't understand why people go from straight to basketball to the streets, or they feel like they can do both. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't understand that. Um, but I guess they feel like I don't know the generation we in and the way the internet is now. That's just like what the people is looking for, like, and I wouldn't even just say they in their age group or their bracket, in my bracket also. You know what I'm saying?
What's missing for you, like in your basketball career? Like, what's missing for you?
Discipline, support system. That's about what I'm saying. That's about it. Even though I feel like even though people say they and stuff like that, it don't feel like the same as before. As when I was hot. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a different. I'm definitely grateful and thankful for the ones that really is staying down. I'm saying.
Do you feel like you did everything you were supposed to do?
Mm. No.
Do you feel like it was your fault?
Mhm. Mhm. Definitely. I feel like it's my fault. I don't even want to put the blame on anybody else. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like if I would have listen more or put my pride to the side, and it would have been different results. I'm just taking accountability. I'm saying for those who really did try to help and that was in my corner. I'm saying
What do you think is holding you back right now?
probably I'll say whoever I'm probably like associating myself with. Like overall, I feel like um yeah, ain't gonna lie.
What's the biggest obstacle you face in your day-to-day life? In your basketball journey?
Not really being where I'm supposed to be. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm?
Not being where I'm supposed to be.
Whose fault is that?
Mine overall, for sure. I feel like I got too like big headed on what was going on, and I felt like it couldn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And throughout all of that though, it just like really made me go harder. I ain't gonna lie. I mean that I definitely can't stop. Me, I'm definitely gonna. Some goals that I still got a chance to really achieve that a lot of my family members and stuff, people like that is close to me that didn't. For me, so I feel like that'll mean a lot to me when I do achieve it.
You feel like you let your family down?
Me personally, yeah. Like they all say like it never happened. They don't feel like that happened, but me personally, I feel like yeah, for sure, for sure.
You still believe in yourself?
Most definitely. Even though I feel like people have points where it get hard at times, and you feel like they don't, but I definitely do. Cause I feel like if nobody don't, then who is? If you don't believe in yourself, nobody gonna believe in you. Like, that goes anyone out there.
Those are marks.
It's Ramsey King here. I have a Dream Basketball. It was a good one. It was a great conversation. But we signing out, y'all.